Now, it's 50 years since North Vietnamese tanks rolled into Saigon, bringing down the South Vietnam regime and ending more than 2 decades of war. Today in Saigon, now officially called Ho Chi Minh City, they are celebrating Reunification Day with parades and fireworks. In the last hour or so, thousands of Vietnamese took part in a grand parade with marching troops and an air show. Our Asia correspondent Rupert Wingfield-Hayes is in Saigon to witness the celebrations. Over to you, Rupert.
Well, good morning from the streets of Ho Chi Minh City, where you can see there are hundreds of thousands of people out celebrating today what is called Reunification Day. As you said, there has been a very large military parade this morning. About an hour ago, we saw a big flypast by military jets. People are now heading to another celebration later on today. If you ask people here, what is today all about? Is it about the victory of the North over the South in 1975? Is it about the victory of communism over capitalism? They will shake their heads. They say this is about ending more than a century of foreign domination and division of Vietnam and the country getting back its sovereignty and its independence.
This country once defeated the greatest military power on earth. Today they are celebrating that victory. Watching over them, the father of the revolution, Ho Chi Minh. Here too, their fraternal allies from China.
The first North Vietnamese troops entered the city.
It was a moment of humiliation for America and its allies as North Vietnamese troops entered the presidential compound.
When North Vietnamese tanks smashed through those gates behind me here on April the 30th, 1975, it brought to an end the South Vietnamese regime and the country of South Vietnam. It ended 20 years of incredibly brutal conflict between the North and the South that had taken anywhere between 2 and 3 million lives.
75-year-old Lê Thanh Gien shows me a picture of his comrades who survived. Many others did not. He himself was badly injured 4 times. Many of our comrades were lost, he tells me. There were battles where it seemed like we would all be killed. But somehow, some of us survived. And in the end, we achieved victory. They achieved victory, but their country lay in ruins. In 4 years, the US had dropped more bombs on Vietnam than on Japan and Germany in World War II. They're still exploding today. In the forests along the old front line, the painstaking work of finding unexploded bombs never ends.
Oh, okay, so it's that round ball in the... It is black?
This team is from MAG, a British-based charity funded with US money.
My uncle lost his legs and an arm from an unexploded bomb. I want to stop this happening to other people.
Back in Ho Chi Minh City, they're getting into the festive spirit, even those born long after the war ended.
This is the day that we reunite together. The South and the North, we reunite together and become a country.
What do you know about the war?
I really basically know nothing about the war, but my grandparents, they are fighting in the war, and now we can look at the sky and see the plane and not scared at all.
Vietnam is a young country. 70% of its people were born after 1975. They have no memory of the war. What they do know is their country was once divided and occupied and now is united and independent. That is something to celebrate.
Now, looming over all these celebrations here in Ho Chi Minh City today is still the relationship between Vietnam and China and the Vietnam and the United States. Vietnamese people will tell you they want to have a good relationship with the United States, that the past is the past, and people welcome America back here, particularly to do business and to trade. But when President Trump announced his tariffs earlier this month, Vietnam was told it was going to be slapped with 46% tariffs on exports to the United States. That has been temporarily suspended, but it caused a lot of shock here because Vietnam is very dependent for economic growth on exporting to the United States. And there is a real fear here, I think, that Vietnam is once again being dragged back into a battle or a struggle between the United States and China, not this time over ideology, but over trade and who will be the dominant power of the 21st century?